The battle in the Gloth region, which began the next day, ended easier than expected. After all, the bandits thought only of themselves and did not cooperate. They didn't care if a distant fort was being attacked, and they were at peace with an unfounded confidence that they could repel the volunteer army. Cain rushed forward with his sword in hand and thrust it deep into the bandit leader's torso.
Damn, I died to you whelps! Damn it!
Cain threw off the bloody, grudge-loving bandit leader. The sword still in his grip was pulled out of his torso, causing a huge amount of blood to spurt out. The fallen leader spat out a large amount of blood from his mouth and died.
It's over. Cain, what's going on? The battle is over. Put your sword down.
I can't let go of it.
When Tristan touched Cain's hand, he could see that his fingers were still tense and clenched the hilt of his sword. Removing one finger at a time, Tristan separated the sword from Cain's hand.
Are you trembling?
Why are you not?
What?
We killed people. Maybe they were bandits. But why do we have to kill them? We should leave them to the officials.
But the officials do nothing. I guess that's why Estrada decided to do it himself.
I don't want to kill or be killed.
Yes, I think so too.
But
Estrada also said, peace must be created by oneself, and the hand that creates peace is always drenched in blood.
perhaps, but why do we have to wet our hands with blood?
Certainly, that may be so. But I'm not going to let Estrada's hands get bloodied. Now that I'm a knight, I'm going to see how far I can go. But Cain, you don't have to force yourself to fight. If you don't want to, you can go back to Esther Village.
Wait, I didn't say that.
But you don't like it, do you? You said you don't want to kill or to be killed?
No, I don't.
Then you can't force yourself.
That may be so, but I don't want to run away on my own. If I stop here, will you continue to fight in the volunteer army?
Well, I have to. I've even became a knight.
So you really think I'll be able to go back to the village and sit still?
I don't know. But what I do know is that if you keep pushing yourself, something bad will happen. You may end up losing your life in battle. If that's the case, I think you should stop fighting here.
Cain felt that Tristan was genuinely concerned about him. There was not a single lie in his words. At the same time, Cain realized how selfish he had been. While he was only thinking about himself, Tristan was also thinking about Estrada and others.
Thank you, Tristan, but I can't go back to the village.
Why? I can tell Sir Estrada.
No, it's useless. I'm so glad you're worried about me. But I can't abandon my friends and go back to the village alone. Certainly, I don't want to kill people or be killed myself, but I don't want to abandon my friends and run away on my own. If I do that, I will regret it for the rest of my life.
Is that really a good idea?
What, or is it distracting when I'm there?
No, Cain, I'd be glad to have you by my side.
Then it's decided.
The bandits in the Gloth region were exterminated and the settlements that had been used as forts were liberated to their original residents. Tristan and his companions spent several weeks chasing down the remnants of the bandits and restoring the chaotic situation in the region. The name of the volunteer army, which quickly defeated the bandits, became famous and the number of people who wanted to join their ranks increased. However, some of the volunteers had no fighting experience, such as farmers or fishermen. Estrada carefully explaining the difficulty of the battle to such people and had them take over. Eventually, the people regained order, the volunteer army was replenished and regrouped, and Estrada and Tristan, along with other captains, gathered to meet to confirm the next course of action.
First, I will explain what I have found so far. According to intel from villagers who fled nearby, the bandits here were in the same group. In addition, each unit was given a target by the person in command, and they seemed to compete with each other for results. The question is, who commands them?
It was a fact that there were as many people who had become bandits as there were stars in the sky. In order to stop such numbers, the volunteer army had to systematically defeat the mastermind who was manipulating the bandits.
According to the villagers, the enemy commander is on the Sats Peninsula.
The Sats Peninsula? That's surprisingly close.
However, when it comes to attacking the Sats Peninsula, I'm wary of an ambush. It's easy to protect.
The Sats Peninsula was surrounded on 3 sides by the sea, making it the perfect terrain to defend. If the enemy intended to intercept the volunteer army, they could take full advantage of the geography.
For the time being, I propose to move to the town of Khalkhov, which is located at the base of the peninsula. There is no detailed information here, and I think it is better to get close and gather information first.
I agree.
The volunteer army headed for the Sats Peninsula.